Now, as the city is fighting back, this weekend alone, Utica Police removed 3 illegal handguns from the street. News Channel 2's Brent Carney reports.
In terms of gun violence, 2020 was a difficult year for our community as a whole. Last year, police responded to a total of 312 shots fired incidents within the city of Utica, 9 of which were fatal. And now in the new year, the city is fighting back.
Not only in Utica, but statewide, we've seen the recent spike in gun violence just to exorbitant numbers that just was not sustainable for any kind of safe community. So the Utica Police Department in particular, we've set out to do much more proactive work with respect to gun violence and targeting top offenders. And we've done a fantastic job over the last 30 days.
Utica Police have taken not 1, but 13 illegal firearms out of the hands of criminals this month alone.
All the guns that we've gotten so far have either been what we call a field interview, we're stopping individuals on the street with respect to committing previous crimes, or mostly come from vehicle stops where we've gotten cause to get in the vehicle, conduct a search of the occupants and or the vehicle and located them that way.
All of which police say were locked and loaded when officers found them.
Every gun that we have located with respect to those 13 in the last 30 days have been loaded, which just highlights the dangers that our officers face, as well as the dangers that the community faces with gun violence and shots fired and things of that nature.
Sergeant Curley says most of the guns they find are purchased illegally, whether that's on the street by an individual or brought in from states down south that have much more relaxed gun laws.
So we do a pretty good job of gun tracing. Guns are coming from all over the place. They're either stolen out of New York, or no hit comes back, which means we don't know the origin until the ATF gives us a trace back, or some are stolen from states down south that have lax gun laws necessarily, that people are purchasing the weapons and bringing them up to New York.
But the police can't do this alone. Sergeant Curley says it'll take a community-wide effort to continue to prevent gun violence in the city.
We need the community to give outlets for these kids that are on the fringe of gun violence. We need educational opportunities, we need social opportunities, we need housing opportunities and other avenues in which people are potentially talking or thinking about joining a gang or a group. We need opportunities for them to live in a different world and a different life where the gang violence isn't the attractive option that it should be.
Now, as for what happens to these guns once the courts and the police are done with them, police say they're taken away and destroyed. But law enforcement says with every gun that's taken off the street, it's a win for the city. In Utica, Brent Carney, News Channel 2.
Brent,